So since Yu-Gi-Oh cards made by an AI is taking a break, we're going to be looking at the other two, and today we're going to be looking at cards made by an AI. The other Twitter account, which we're going from but made by an AI to made by an AI. So first off, we have Abyss Actor Maelstrom Force. It's a level 4 dark effect pendulum monster with 1800 attack, 1000 defense. Once per turn, if an Abyss Actor monster is destroyed by battle or card effect while in your monster zone, you can target one Abyss Actor monster in your graveyard except Abyss Actor Maelstrom Magician, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of Abyss Actor Maelstrom Magician once per turn. Very good, powerful pendulum effect, and honestly, I really like the card so far. Now, the actual effect is, if this card is normal or special summon, you can add one Abyss Script spell card from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, if an Abyss Script spell card is activated, quick effect, you could target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. You can only use this effect once per turn. This is actually a really good card. I really like it. It definitely helps out Abyss Actors on what they need, in my opinion. Next up, we have Ice Barrier Infiltrator, level 4, Water Aqua, 500 attack, 1000 defense. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one Ice Barrier monster in your graveyard, except Ice Barrier Infiltrator, and shuffle it into the deck. So this is all one effect. No cost, no nothing. Once per turn, you can discard one Ice Barrier monster to draw one card. Okay, no cost there. If this effect if this card is banished from your graveyard by a card effect, you can add one Ice Barrier monster from your deck to your hand, but it cannot be normal summoned or set this turn. That's a very interesting card. It's no cost at all, very upside, in my opinion. We have Abyssal Salvage. It is a normal spell card. Target one water machine type Xyz monster you control. Attach one water monster from your opponent's graveyard to that monster as an Xyz material. If that monster was Xyz summoned using Elegian the Sea Castrum as a material, you can also attach one additional water monster from your opponent's graveyard to that monster as an Xyz material. Who is this? Cash or Aegon the Sea Castrum. I'm blanking on this card. This Xyz from long ago? Okay. That is something. For sure. We have Stellar Guardian Starlight. It's a light link 2, bottom left, bottom right. Fairy link effect, 1000 attack. 2 fairy monsters. If this card is link summoned, you can add one the Sanctuary in the Sky from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster on the field with a counter, negated its effect until the end of this turn. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card is in your opponent's possession, is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one light fairy monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard in defense position, but it cannot activate its effects this turn. The A counterpart threw me off, but the rest of it is actually very strong. And that's all from this Twitter. That's very short, but let's continue with this because I ended off right at the Blaze Flame. There's actually a actual emoji in the card text. It's a dark level 4 pyro effect, 1200 attack, 200 defense. Rekindling target. I love it. When this card is normal summoned, you can add one level 4 or lower fire monster from your deck to your hand. So you cannot search this, but the attribute on this card is supposed to be a fire. That is absolutely fine, so it is searchable. Once per turn, quick effect, you could target one fire monster you control. It gains 500 attack until the end of this turn. Also, the first time it would be destroyed by battle or card effect this turn, it is not destroyed. So you can target itself, make it 1700. Perfectly fine. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one pyro monster from your hand or graveyard, but effects are negated. So you can keep summoning this thing out every time it is destroyed. Or when it if it is ever sent to the graveyard, so you have infinite fodder of just summoning it back out. After that, we have Phantom Beast Gusting Griffin. It is a level 3 Winged Beast effect, 1125 attack and 725 defense. That is cursed. When this card is normal or special summon, you can add one Phantom Beast or Mythical Beast card from your deck to your hand, except Phantom Beast Gusting Griffin. If a Phantom Beast monster you control would be destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you could banish this card from your graveyard instead. You can only use each effect of Phantom Beast Gusting Griffin once per turn. So this card searches every single Phantom Beast, every single Mythical Beast, so any from Master Cerberus to Mecha Phantom Beast monsters, you could search it. This card is really good and I really like it. After that, we have Timberwood Idle Guardian. It is a level 4 dark plant effect, 0 attack, 2000 defense. When a plant monster you control is targeted for an attack or by an opponent's card effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, change the battle position of this card. If this card is in face-up defense position at the start of your turn, you could special summon one level 4 lower plant monster from your hand or graveyard. You can only use this card or you can only use this effect of Timberwood once per turn. So being able to revive or summon out any free plant is pretty cool. Free Lone Fire Blossoms, and in my opinion, very useful. Next up, we have Glowstick Disco Frenzy. It is a field spell. When this card is face up on the field, all monsters on the field become light attribute. We're playing honest. Once per turn during your main phase, you could target one face-up monster you control and one face-up monster your opponent controls. The targeted monster switches their attack and defense until the end of this turn. If a player takes battle damage from an attack involving one of these targeted monsters, the player who took damage can draw one card. You can only control one Glowstick Disco Frenzy at a time. Very interesting. After that, we have Frostbite Ambush. It is a continuous trap card, and who is that in the card art? I have no clue. Activate this card by targeting one monster your opponent controls. The targeted monster's attack and defense becomes 0, its effects are negated, and it cannot change its battle position or declare an attack. During each of your opponent's standby phase, if the targeted monster is still on the field, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. If the targeted monster leaves the field, destroy this card. While this card is face up on the field, neither player can target the affected monster with card effects except for the effects of Frostbite Ambush. You can only control one Frostbite Ambush at a time. So, Nightmare Whirl, Fiendish Chain, and Safe Zone all in one card. Pretty interesting. Next up, we have Blazing Magician. No, that's not Magician at all. Blazing Maiden of the lovely Inferno. She is a level 4 fire spellcaster tuner effect, 1800 attack, 800 defense. Perfectly fine. When this card is normally special summoned, you can target one card on the field, destroy that target. Then, if you destroy a monster this way, inflict damage to both players equal to the destroyed card's level, rank, link rating times 200. I really like that. During the end phase of this turn, this effect was activated. If this card is still face up on the field, have your light point. Okay, you can only use this effect of Blazing Maiden of the lovely Inferno once per turn. So you have to instantly get rid of it. So you can go into anything that takes a... you can go into Clara and Ruska. That one card. But you can still link it off fairly easily. And I think for the last card, we're going to go Rhythmic Rock Meccamancer. It's a fire, level 7 rock effect, 2000 attack and 2000 defense. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can send one rock type monster from your hand or field to the graveyard. Special summon this card. Cool. You can only use this effect of Rhythmic Rock Meccamancer once per turn. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change that target's battle position, and if you do, Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack or defense, whichever is lower, of the targeted monster. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, target one rock monster in your graveyard except Rhythmic Rock Meccamancer, add it to your hand. This is an interesting card. Great for time rolls, and it can be used in Emancipator. But if you guys did enjoy this video, and if you want to see more, hit that like button down below, and also hit that subscribe button too. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye.